Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome in. We're going to be doing a love reading for the collective, so it doesn't matter what your zodiac sign is. Let's go ahead and get started. Holy Spirit, thank you for guiding us. What is the love message for someone out there? You have the Five of Pentacles. You have the Six of Swords. You have the Two of Pentacles. What is the love message for someone out there? You have the Seven of Cups. What is the love message for someone out there? Oops. You have the Five of Wands. What is the love message for someone out there? You have the Seven of Pentacles. Alrighty. So let's start with the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is all about hardships and difficulties. In a love reading like this, it would represent a separation, some kind of coldness or distance between two lovers. So let's go ahead and clarify it. You have the Star. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. You have the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, there is a breakup here. There's a separation that I see these two lovers experiencing. Let me see here. The Star card, the Ten of Swords, and then someone here someone's going to be single. The Nine of Pentacles is, I mean, you see one person surrounded by 9 out of 10 pentacles. So, oh, wait a second. Oh, okay, now I'm hearing the message. This is a brutal breakup. And it's over money, and there's greed here connected to this, materialism. I see one lover wanted their person to take a loss, to go through some kind of a financial loss, perhaps to lose money or a valuable asset. The Nine of Pentacles can represent a large purchase. So someone in this relationship is quite financially well off. As a matter of fact, they may have a lump sum of money, or they may have some kind of valuable assets that they are connected to, hence the Nine of Pentacles. This isn't looking very good. The Star card is wish fulfillment, but the Ten of Swords is a betrayal. So it looks like one person here is very blessed. There is some kind of prayer that was heard and answered. That's why they're showing up as the Star. And there is some kind of material gain, okay, that they are connected to. There's some kind of asset that one lover is connected to, but I feel like their lover wants to take it from them. Their lover is betraying them, the Ten of Swords. Six of Wands. The Six of Wands, it's like an army. If you really look at the illustration, it's like an army of people. Six of Wands represents victory, but it can also represent recognition. I feel like something is being called to your attention. If you are the lover who God has blessed with money or some kind of material asset that's worth a lot of money, be very careful, because I do see that you may be in a relationship with someone. You may have a romantic partner who isn't playing very nicely. They are actually betraying you. And that needs to be brought to your attention. That's something that you need to see and recognize with the Six of Wands. Your lover has a team of people helping them too. Looking here at the Three of Wands, the Three of Wands is representing teamwork. It can represent waiting, like waiting for your ships to sail in. Then you have death. Oh. So there's something there's something of a material value that you are supposed to be receiving. Your lover doesn't want you to receive it. They're actually working behind your back, and they're trying to stall. They're trying to stall you because, again, this Three of Wands is like waiting for your ships to sail in. They're trying to stall something here from happening for you. Then the Death card representing an ending. Why is the Death card here? You're going through an ending. You may actually be suffering. You may be going through like some kind of hardship, like financial hardship, unnecessarily though, because you shouldn't have to be suffering like this when you have some kind of valuable asset that you are connected to. But I feel like you have a lover here who doesn't even want you to know about this, or they don't want things to really come into fruition for you. They're stalling. Your lover is interfering with some kind of, look, the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is a big scandal card. The Seven of Swords is like lying, cheating, manipulating, sabotaging. The Seven of Swords also represents withholding information. So there is information that your lover is withholding from you, and it's causing you to go through unnecessary hardships, unnecessary stress, burden, and worries. You're going through some kind of death where maybe you are actually losing things. You're going through some kind of ending here because of the stress. Like the Five of Pentacles, that's hardship and difficulties. But what I'm telling you is you shouldn't have to go through this because there's some kind of financial blessing here for you, but there is a romantic interest of yours that's literally standing in the way of it. Why are they doing this? Eight of Pentacles. Because they want you to work for them or with them. They want you, I see what this is. It's a possessive kind of nonsense that this person's doing. They don't want you to spread your wings and fly, because when you do receive this financial blessing, you will have so much freedom. You will have so much independence, and that's what they don't want. They want you to be connected to them and them alone. It could even be a situation where, let's say this is a career opportunity. They would rather you go and work for them, go and work with them. Your romantic interest does have money. They are very successful. They may even have a business of their own. And they pretty much want everything to come from them. They want to be not just your lover, but they want to be your source of income. They want to be your boss. It's a possessiveness. It's a possession kind of thing that this person's doing. They know that you have another opportunity elsewhere that's connected to something else, and they've been interfering with it. And it's causing you to wait longer than you should have to wait. You've been expecting something to happen, and you're not crazy. You do have a wish fulfillment. God did answer a particular prayer of yours, but there's someone around you who's actually betraying you with the Ten of Swords, because they want you to commit to them and them alone. This person has gone out of their way to block you from your own individual success. You've been waiting, you've been expecting something. And the Death card, as you're waiting, it's painful. It's like maybe you've been waiting for a very long time where it's just dreadful. Clarify the Death. It's very, very dreadful, and you don't have to go through something this exhausting, you know? Yeah, Eight of Swords, it has put you in some kind of mental imprisonment. I feel like you're so stressed out. If you're like struggling financially, you shouldn't have to, because whatever this opportunity is, it's a financial blessing. Wow. So yeah, you have someone around you who's really betraying you. There's a lover that's betraying you by withholding information from you. This person's very sneaky. You know, they could have interfered with your communication, like your phone calls. Maybe they took your letters. Be very careful. Keep an eye on your mail, your email, your passwords. Wow, this person's trying to possess you. They're trying to secure you for themselves. Oh my gosh, if you find out about this, you're going to feel so betrayed. You're going to feel so betrayed. You have the World card, which is in the reverse. The World card represents a successful completion if it's in the upright, but it's in the reverse. So something here isn't complete. The Eight of Cups. Maybe you tried walking away from this person and they're like, nope, we're not done with each other. And so they're withholding some kind of information that is keeping you back. They don't want you to move forward. So if there is an opportunity that will help you to move forward, they're withholding it from you. This person doesn't want you to take any big actions in your life or make any big decisions. They just sort of want you to stay put because they want you all to themselves. The Temperance is here. The Temperance is all about peace and harmony. But I feel like the Temperance is just saying that they don't want too much action or you going on an adventure. They just want you to stay put. Like, this person would rather marry you and, you know, have you doing domesticated things than you really, you know, putting yourself out there, spreading your wings and flying. Yeah, they're trying to possess you with the Four of Pentacles. They're trying to hold you back in every way, shape, or form. There's like a painful waiting period. You've been waiting on something that has already been ready for you. It's already been prepared. That prayer has already been heard and answered, but you don't know about it. It could even be that you have someone waiting for you to make an appearance somewhere, waiting for your correspondence, but it's not happening because you're not even aware of this opportunity. Let's look at the Six of Swords. This is a big backstab here from your lover. Clarify the Six of Swords. You have the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Six of Swords. Clarify the Six of Swords. You have the Ten of Wands. The Six of Swords is all about moving things from rough waters to calmer waters. The thing is, your lover doesn't really care that they are betraying you. They just keep on digging a hole for themselves, a very deep hole for themselves. Wow. A very, very deep hole for themselves, you guys. They're reckless. The Knight of Wands is someone who's reckless. So this person, I feel like they did something on impulse or by impulse. They were very impulsive when they decided to do this kind of betrayal. I feel like they were worried that you would leave them behind. They were worried that they wouldn't get a chance with you if you receive that opportunity. And so they decided to interfere. It was very, very impulsive when they did it with the Knight of Wands. I don't even think it's something that they really sat there to thoroughly think about. I know that Knight of Wands is someone who's very like hot and passionate. So sometimes they can be very reckless in their approach. I also see with the Ten of Wands, when they did it, they interfered with something. And when they did it, they were stressed out. With the Ten of Wands, they were so worried that you would never want to talk to them again. You wouldn't want to be with them. And so they just kept on hiding it from you, covering it up. And I feel like there were multiple times, there's some kind of opportunity here, a financial blessing. And I feel like there was someone trying to give you the information or discuss this with you, you know, reach out to you or communicate with you. And I feel like each time that they would try to communicate with you, your person was interfering multiple times. The first time they did it, they were scared. They're like, oh my gosh, what have I done? My lover can't know about this. Then I feel like the second time the communication came along, they hid it from you, afraid that you would find out about the first time they did it. So it's like they kept on digging a hole, a never-ending hole. They kept on covering it up over and over. So it's like they did it the first time, and then I feel like the second time around, when this communication was trying to reach you, they were like, oh crap, I have to block this one too. So let's say, for example, right, let's say, for example, you have a messenger who comes to your house to deliver some important news, and this messenger wasn't able to reach you, okay? They come knocking on your door and your lover's like, oh, so-and-so, you know, isn't here, or so-and-so doesn't live here, okay? Please leave this home alone. The messenger decides to come back around during another time where you are present, and you end up talking to the messenger, and the messenger is like, so you are living in this home. We actually came earlier, and so-and-so told us that you didn't live here. You see, there's some kind of tricking, like misinforming whoever came to deliver this very important news to you, because I feel like this could be a confidential matter. Your lover literally like tricked them and pointed them in the wrong direction. And they were scared that you would find out, so they continued to block this communication from reaching you. I think your person's hiding the fact that they have trust issues or some kind of insecurity. They've messed up really bad. And I feel like this is a lie that's been dragging on. Not a lie, but like this is some kind of scandal that's been dragging on for a long time now. The Ace of Cups is here, which is all about a new beginning in love. This person was expecting romance. Your lover, of course, they were romantically interested in you. The Page of Cups, all right? The Page of Cups is representing admiration. So this person did like you, and they were expecting a new beginning in love with you. And for some reason, they just felt like they wouldn't get that opportunity with you. They wouldn't get that chance with you, or this opportunity would like sabotage things with you. Your person may be carrying a lot of fear. Perhaps they lack faith. And maybe that they're controlling. They're showing up as the Emperor. They're controlling. They don't want you to have your own thing going on. Like whatever it is you need, they want to provide it for you. They want to be your provider. And that's actually really toxic. Because imagine you end up working for this person. So they're not just your lover, but they're also your boss, your source of income. That's a lot of power that they have over you. So it's all a matter of control. That's why they are so possessive. They're showing up as the Emperor to show that they like to be in charge at all times. I do see that your lover does have it going on very well for themselves. They are very well established, and they may have, let me see, the Moon card is here. The Moon is darkness. It represents darkness, and darkness is deceit. The Moon also represents secrets. So what your person, if you don't know this already about your love interest, because I'm not sure if this is someone who you are actually in a relationship with, maybe you're just dating them, or maybe this is just like a strong crush. Just take it how it resonates. But your lover they are very established. But the way the moon card is showing up, look, even on the back, I just noticed on the back of the deck is the Chariot. And the Chariot is a success card. It's someone who is on a successful journey. Your lover, whether they've shared this with you, disclosed this with you or not, this is somebody here who has a lot of money. I believe that they are connected to business, like the business industry. But the moon is saying that they've been keeping that hidden, or they just haven't disclosed that with you. The high priestess is secrets. You have the moon, and then look at the high priestess. There's a moon right next to her. The high priestess is someone who knows more than what they say. So whether you know this already, your person is someone who is connected to the business world. And, you know, they have connections, they have a lot of money, and they just want to like keep you connected to them at all times. But maybe that's not what you want. You know, everyone is different. Maybe you want to have your own life, you know, and do things on your own. You know what I mean? They're not happy with that. They don't want you to do that. Wow. So, yeah, this love comes with, it comes with problems. Let's look at the Two of Pentacles. Actually, let's look more into this Emperor some more. Look, the Empress. The Emperor oversees an entire empire, like a business empire. And the Empress is here, who is the Empress is the suitor to the Emperor. Okay, so this Emperor here, your lover may, like, I feel like they're connected to something that's business related. Maybe they have their own company, or their family has a company, which they will end up inheriting. Yes, so everything is established for this individual, but it doesn't mean that you can't go and form your own life if that's what you want to do. You know, the Queen of Swords is here. What you should know is there's a company that your lover is connected to, but I don't feel like the people, there's a company, but then there are people working, there are people who are at the forefront of this company who work for this company. So there's a woman here, a Queen of Swords. She may have blonde hair, blue eyes, something fair, whether it's like a fair hair color, fair skin complexion. She is working for your lover. So your lover has more of a behind the scenes role. That's what you need to know. The Page of Wands is here. You know what? He may have even tried to get this woman to offer you a job, or some kind of, you know, offer you some kind of financial opportunity, because he knows that that's what you're waiting for. That's what you're expecting. So let me just give you an example. This is someone where, let's say he discovers that you filled out a job application. He would be upset. He would be like, well, why not just come and work for my company? But I feel like you want to be your own person, or I just feel like there's another opportunity, a really big opportunity that is here for you, but he keeps on interfering with it. Ooh, let's look at the Two of Pentacles. You have the King of Wands. He's also very jealous and territorial. He's looking at the situation as like, yeah, jealousy, Five of Swords. That's a big jealousy card. Like, he doesn't want to see you with another person, place, or thing. Look at how this woman's smirking as she's looking at these two people who are hurt and walking away from each other. So he can be very intense. Whoever your lover is, you know, they're in their masculine energy. So I'm just going to say he. It could be a woman. Take it how it resonates. But he can be very intense, okay? Especially when he gets emotional. Like, oh my gosh, when he gets emotional, he becomes so intense. He can also be very jealous and territorial. his perspective of you, his perspective of this entire situation, like you getting some kind of opportunity, he's seeing this as you're going to juggle him. You're not going to commit to him. He's not going to get that romance that he wants with you. He's not going to get that wife, you know, that mother to his children. If those are the things that the two of you want, he's not going to get that kind of life with you if you were to receive this opportunity. So this man is very selfish, very, very selfish. He wants you to commit to him and him only, but what if God is actually calling you in a particular direction? What if this opportunity is something that will allow you to walk in your purpose to fulfill your destiny? So do you have a lover here who's actually trying to challenge God and God's plan for your life? Do you have a lover who's trying to challenge God's will for your life? Your lover isn't happy about you receiving such a big opportunity with the Three of Swords. He's not jealous of you, but he's not jealous of you, but he's like jealous about you. You being connected to anything external to him makes him feel like you're going to juggle him, like he's not going to be a priority, like you're not going to commit. Which is why the Two of Pentacles is here, juggling. So he has his own plan for you that he would rather you follow than for you to follow any other plan. But what I'm saying is, what if this opportunity is connected to God's plan? There's nothing but strong desire. It's all about me, 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 you know, and if that's what you want, I feel like there's two pathways here being presented to you. There is that one and only pathway that God has paved for you, but you also have another pathway that you can take by free will, because God does grant all of us free will. If you take the second pathway, it leads you to immediate marriage and children, and it'll happen very fast too. Because I feel like this man really wants to like claim you, you know, he really wants you in his life. So the marriage and having children will come fairly quickly. If that's the kind of life that you want, then yes, you can take that path using your free will. Okay. But if you want to take the path that God has paved for you, you're not really in your season for like love, marriage and stuff. I feel like that will come later on. This particular path that God has paved for you, it has to do with some kind of, I would call it a service, like you doing your servitude to the kingdom of God. There's work that he has for you. And it comes with a whole different life, like a bigger life than what you have now. So the choice is just yours. You know, the choice is yours. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles is here. Like your lover there's some kind of anger and resentment that they're carrying for. So the Ten of Pentacles can represent some kind of business empire, family business. Maybe it's even like an institution, like a financial institution. He has beef. Like when I say beef, there's conflict. Like he's rivaling against this company that this opportunity is connected to. It's almost like he's like, how dare you? How dare you even give this opportunity to my woman, to my lover? How dare you? Yeah, there's some kind of company here or organization that wants to collaborate with you, the Three of Pentacles. And your lover is like so offended by that. Wow. And again, what you should know, it is very hard escaping this man, by the way, because him showing up as an emperor, he is connected to some kind of business empire. It may even be on the level of a corporation. But with that moon and the high priestess that came out earlier, he may have not disclosed that to you because he's not a worker. Like, he's not one of the employees who are at the forefront of this. He may just be an owner, an investor, an heir. So he's more so behind the scenes. I'm saying this again because he has people working for him. Another thing that I see here is he has people who he is paying to just keep an eye on you, to just interfere with this opportunity. Like I said, each time this company, there's something here with finance and business. There's some kind of company here that has tried to really, you know, come together with you, but I feel like it's about something very confidential. So they definitely want to talk to you about this privately. Yeah, this is highly, it's a, how do they call it? Like a high profile. This is a high profile case or a high profile matter. And there's elements of like business and finance that's connected to this. And I really feel like they want to talk to you in private, face to face. Your person is like, over my dead body. My gosh, they're like, over my dead body. So much to the point where they have people watching you. They have people, I promise you, Page of Swords is like watching someone or something from a distance. Whether these are people literally watching you, like physically watching you, or they're watching you from a camera, like surveillance cameras, it's like he has put security on you. Oh my gosh, you guys. You have eyes on you at all times, like just monitoring you, making sure that this company here doesn't make contact with you. So you'll never really see your lover doing something like this because he has people to do the job for him. I want this reading to be, you know, short and sweet. So we are going to do a part 2 reading. Yeah, we're going to do a part 2 reading. We're going to dive deeper. We're going to uncover the depths of what your person has been doing, because I feel like this is just the surface. I feel like this is just the surface of it all. Be careful, because I feel like you have been waiting, expecting some kind of opportunity, but your lover has also prepared an opportunity of their own that they want to give you. Like if you're trying to work for another company, your lover is like sending people to also give you a job opportunity that's connected to them. So who is your commitment to? Like, follow me in part 2. We're going to dive deeper. I'm going to reveal to you the secrets that your lover, because I feel like there's far more that they've been doing. But I'm pretty much going to reveal to you what's hidden here, what you haven't seen, what your lover has been doing behind your back. And we're also going to uncover the messages of the 7 of Cups, 5 of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles. So there's certainly more to know. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed this message, and I hope it reaches the person who it was meant for. If you're interested in connecting with me more, I do offer private tarot readings for those of you who want spiritual guidance and insight about your very own personal life. So just check out the description box. I'll put my website link in the description box. I will put the link to part 2 in both the description box and the comment section. So it should be the very first comment you see. Thank you so much, my beautiful people, and see you in part 2.